From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, actor Arjun Rampal, who prefers the company of Bollywood A-listers and chooses to glorify gangsters by making biopics on them, was questioned by the Narcotics Control Bureau for 7-8 hours, straight hours. Tonight, as more Bollywood names come under the scanner, it is a slap in the face of those who attacked Republic for its coverage on the drug mafia. This proves that we were absolutely right. And remember, viewers, we have been targeted. One of the reasons is because powerful groups did not like our coverage of the Bollywood drugs mafia. We are being proven right now. And the politicians who supported the Bollywood drugs mafia should think about what they've been doing. This is what happened today, and then we debate.
With a pair of goggles on his head, dressed in a white-coloured shirt and black sweater, actor Arjun Rampal walked out of the NCB office in Mumbai after 7.5 hours of questioning.
मेरा ड्रग से तो कुछ लेना देना है नहीं, वो जो केसेस हैं उसके ज़रिए जो कनेक्टेड हैं मुझसे, वो लोग जो कनेक्टेड हैं मुझसे उसके ज़रिए उनको पूछताछ करनी थी.
That smug response was for the cameras.
उसके प्रिस्क्रिप्शंस भी मिल गए मैडम, आप भी ले लीजिए प्रिस्क्रिप्शन आपके अल्ट्रासाउंड के.
But here are the facts.
Arjun Rampal was questioned at the NCB's office for 7.5 hours. He was particularly being questioned in the 1620 case, of which Riya Chakravarti and Shavik Chakravarti have been a part after Sushant Singh's arrest.
The actor who played the role of gangster Arun Gauri and parties with A-listers in the clubs of Mumbai faced questioning after the anti-drug agency arrested his friend Paul Bartel and grilled his girlfriend Gabriella.
Phone was seized and one particular drug was found at his residence, and he's being questioned to understand whether Rampal had the prescription for that particular drug.
The investigation is gathering steam. Not just A-listers but wives of top producers have also come under intense scrutiny. It started with Riya's questioning, but with the agency getting leads and summoning top names from the Hindi film industry, dirty drug secrets are tumbling out and the links are getting deeper. So will all those who called the drug investigation and drug cleanup an assault on Bollywood apologize? Will Jaya Bachchan, who raised the issue in Parliament and made the derogatory Thali comment, speak up now? Let's debate.
Shehzad Khan, when we said that Bollywood was soaked in drugs, and you said there will be no proof, and Ketan Vaidya said it was an exaggeration, and Rahul Ishwar became the spokesman of the Bollywood drugs mafia and said it was a dirty conspiracy by Republic to defame this industry. Now, I told you that big names from Bollywood are involved. You said there was a conspiracy against Deepika Padukone. So my first question is there a conspiracy against Arjun Rampal as well? Please open the debate with Subrashta. Opening the debate tonight. Which one of you would like to start first? Ketan or Rahul Ishwar or Shehzad?
The point is,
I'd like to also remind you that leaders of the ruling coalition in Maharashtra said there was an attempt to defame Bollywood. Okay, say so. I can't hear you, but carry on. Yeah, Rahul Ishwar and Subrash.
That doesn't make the whole ocean dirty. 1 or 2 drops may be bad.
Okay,
That doesn't
what a
make
silly
the whole
argument.
ocean
Subrashta.
dirty. There are 5 lakh to 50 lakh direct and indirect
So who's the
employed
drop
in the
here?
Bollywood. 1 or 2 people may be bad. Yes, you are right in saying
Okay.
that they should be singled out. But you are defaming and demonizing an entire.
No, but you
one of the
said that I had a
greatest cultural
conspiracy, I had a
soft powers of
problem
India.
with the Bollywood
That is
drugs
Bollywood,
mafia.
one of the largest industries in the world.
No, but one second. No, but you
Everyone has
said,
a problem with drug
you
mafia.
said that I had
But it is
carried
not
out a
Bollywood
conspiracy.
drug mafia. It is simply drug mafia.
No, but you had said that I was writing fiction.
You
said,
defaming.
you used to come on my programs and say you're writing fiction. You said I'm defaming. Okay, fine. Subrashta is debating with you. Subrashta, let's move
You
fast.
are.
Subrashta.
And one more thing.
Rahul Ishwarji.
Tomorrow is
Rahul
150th day of
Ishwarji.
Sushant.
Just 1 minute. Subrashta is responding to you. Thank you. Before one more thing, please stop. Subrashta is responding to you. Let's move fast. Subrashta.
We have to take the side of an industry that has been known for so many ills. Sushant's case, that was symptomatic of a larger problem. And Arnab, through his shows and taking
Exactly.
cue from Arnab, many other media organizations started picking up this issue to drill it down in the minds of people at Bollywood that only sales of their movies and only, those box office collections do not matter. When they preach people in the name of making socially conscious movies, they should own the responsibility of cleaning up their system. At my YouTube channel, The Churn, when I interviewed somebody like Raveena Tandon, she also acknowledged, coming from a family of producers and directors, and she herself being a national award-winning actress, she herself acknowledged that things are wrong with the industry. I don't understand, if somebody raises an issue, why do you have to personally target the person to say that the entire Bollywood is being defamed? Obviously, it will be defamed if there are things which are not right. What's the rocket science that you're not able to understand this basic thing?
But Subrashta,
Exactly. Shehzad is on the debate. Shehzad responding to Subrashta. Let's move fast. Shehzad on the right. Thank you very much. 2 versus 2. Let's move fast. Shehzad, not Shehzad. Yes.
Happy Diwali to you, Arnab. And yes, happy Diwali to you, Arnab.
Thank you.
And good to have you back. Very happy to see you. Yes, and I would like to say that till the person is not proven guilty in the court of law, you cannot make anybody feel guilty.
Ishkaran,
It
on the
was
left. Thank you.
doctor's prescription which he showed today, Mr. Arjun Rampal, and he said that those are medicines which have been prescribed by the doctor for him to take. So what's wrong in that? And if some friend of his is consuming, which has got nothing to do with the film industry, or if some live-in partner's brother is consuming, that is not his headache. That let the court of law and the agencies prove it in the court of law, that who's doing what. How can we just start hounding somebody for not doing anything? For just being related to him or knowing him.
The question is
He's
not
just
that.
paying the
One
price for
second.
being a celebrity.
Shehzad.
That's the only thing.
Shehzad,
Yes.
Shehzad,
That's the main thing.
Shehzad, get it in
Yes,
perspective here.
yes,
Listen,
sir. Now,
get it in perspective here anymore. Just Shehzad, 1 minute.
Yes.
Shehzad, 1 minute. I only am asking you a singular question. You and all of you used to attack me. And there is a particular Bollywood star, I will not take his
never
name.
attacked you.
I will not demean myself by taking his name. Who went on his TV show, 1 minute, who went on a TV show, his own TV show, and tried to send a message. Ki channel band kar denge, saying that Republic will be stopped. Because it exposed the Bollywood drug mafia. There is a coward who said that. Now my point is, my point is, 1 minute please, let me 1 minute, I'm saying a broad thing. My question is, all of Bollywood had a big problem with me. Big problem with me because I went hammer and tongs on the issue, and I'm proud I did, about the Bollywood drug scandal. Some said we will stop Republic, we will break Republic, we will destroy Republic. आपकी हिम्मत कैसे हुई इतने बड़े स्टार्स को सवाल करने की? तो मैं आज सवाल कर रहा हूं कि मुझे नहीं करनी चाहिए क्या? आप एनसीबी को बोलिए. You tell NCB आपकी हिम्मत कैसे हुई अर्जुन रामपाल को बुलाने की?
Arnab,
आप बोलिए ना.
let me tell you
No,
one
don't
thing.
tell me. I haven't forgotten what you did and said earlier. Ishkaran is on the debate. Viewers on the Bollywood drug scandal. Ishkaran.
Arnab,
one point I want to answer, because that has been raised very often. Let me please answer. Let me please answer, Mr. Shahzad.
Everybody's got
Arnab,
freedom
one
of
point
speech.
has been raised very
Agar
often,
kisi ne-
that why do
Yes,
people
yes.
talk about Bollywood drug mafia? Why don't they talk about mafia of drug in other industries? Very simple answer to that
Mafia is
is
mafia.
a doctor.
Bollywood has
Please
got
let me
nothing to do with
answer.
drug mafia.
Don't interrupt.
If
I
the-
didn't interrupt you.
there
Let's
is
have
a-
the same courtesy, please.
Yes,
I
yes.
didn't interrupt you. Let me finish
Yes,
my point and then you can answer.
You say what you
Thank
want
you.
to say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, you
So the
finish.
point
Yes,
is,
yes.
the point is very clear. If other industries
Yes, you
have
say.
it, that has to be done. But other industries, an architect, a doctor, a plumber, a businessman does not get paid money by brands to come on TV and advertise. Why do Bollywood people get it? Because they have influence. They can influence youth and they can influence the society. That is why they get paid to wear a shirt or wear a shoe. So when you have added responsibility of influencing people, you would obviously face added scrutiny also, which a plumber or a professional will not face, even though they should also be arrested if they do drugs. So these debates by Republic are extremely important. So at least let me finish, please. So these debates by Republic are extremely important so that youngsters, youth, and the people of this country understand that if these habits are there, they are evil habits and they have to be stopped because they are evil habits. A particular individual is guilty or not, that will come out. I cannot say which individual is guilty or not. But the broad story that Bollywood has long had a drug problem, there is enough evidence of a drug problem which has not been fully investigated, stands, and that broad story has to be investigated, and thank God Republic is doing it.
And I also want to say, Ishkaran, on another aside, I want to make a point today.
Defame anybody.
Rahul, I want to make a point today. Rahul, listen. Rahul, listen. Rahul, listen.
The way
Rahul, 1 minute. Rahul, 1 minute.
The broad story of drug
No, Rahul, 1 minute. I want to make a point.
the way
I want to make a point. I want to make a point. No hard feelings here. But this is a bit of information I want to share. Not making any links, Subrashta and Tom Badakan. Not making any accusations. Only making a factual point before all the viewers of the Republic Media Network. I have something important to share with you today. See, I am personally, Ketan, and everyone, so I'm very proud of the fact that I covered the Bollywood drug scandal. Very proud. And I stand by it. For I know that when I reported it, there was a sense of incredulity. No, it cannot happen. How can someone so aggressively question people in Bollywood? Well, I have no stakes in anything. I have no vested interests. I don't owe one thing to anyone. So I'll question whoever I want. But, viewers, at the Taloja jail, I was put in the same circle with 700 other jail inmates, among whom, interestingly, were people who I had exposed. And after that, people who were picked up by the Narcotics Control Bureau, under the NDPS, I'm not making any accusations, but people must know this, that Arnab Goswami was put in the same circle as Shouvik Chakrabarti. And all the drug peddlers who had been caught after the expose on Republic. I have not said this till today. I have not said this till today. I came out day before. I did not mention it yesterday. And I'm not saying it, but I know that there were people at that time when I exposed it who said, "Ab isko sabak sikhayenge." Kya सीखूंगा मैं? I'm fine. But should people of the country not know that the same journalist who exposed the same drug mafia was 2 months later, interestingly, in the same circle, in the same jail, with 700 inmates, including the people he had exposed? No problem. I have no complaints, Ketan. My philosophy in life is you bring it on. My philosophy in life is you bring it on. But if anybody thought that that would stop me from doing part 2 of an investigation into the Bollywood drug scandal, it's not going to happen. It may have been an accident that I was in the same cell, Ketan I was speaking to. So I only want you to think. See, the truth is an unstoppable force. You understand, Ketan? You think you supported those people who protected the Bollywood drug mafia. I was with them in jail and I have come out on charges that are fabricated and untrue. But I just had to say this today and I will not make any further comment. Ketan, you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yes. Earlier,
do you understand what I'm saying?
I get your
Do
point,
you
Arnab,
understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Do the people understand what I'm saying?
I have whole
No, see, I want to know. I wish I could I wish I could make people listen today. I wish I could hear your voice. Do you understand what I'm saying, viewers? Will we be stopped? Will we change? Will we stop reporting, viewers? We will not. Yes, Ketan, now it's your turn.
The fact of the matter is that ED investigated, got the chat, it's shared with NCB. And if there are links and there are proofs, then nobody should be spared. And that has been my stand from day one. I may have disagreed on whether police should investigate the case or CBI and all those points.
No.
Black sheep, and it's an open secret.
No, the real media will not stop reporting this.
Absolutely not. And it shouldn't stop reporting. Painting the whole town red or painting the whole Bollywood as a drug den, people may have issues with it. However, if there are strong evidences which prove connections, those connections need to be exposed. And Mumbai and Delhi, NCB has shared in my previous job as a researcher to me in private that Mumbai and Delhi are big destinations of drugs. And you may remember a prominent politician's son and his PA.
No, I'm not saying anything. Anyway, Tom wants to come into the debate. People understand what I just said.
Arnab,
people know what I just said. People can understand me.
I'm happy to see you back on your channel. There are moments of gloom that had descended on all your friends across the country. And I would say this is one of the biggest conspiracy that one has seen, a cold-blooded plan to eliminate you. This is planned with a nexus of politicians and the drug mafia. They had planned it it is thanks to the Supreme Court's intervention that there is justice somewhere in this country. And yes, justice has been done. But the plan and project was to destroy you and your channel, which will not work. Arnab is not somebody who can just be silenced that way. Republic is not one channel that you can just close down. Let that be very clear to the dispensation and to the drug mafia. We will fight it because it's a question of the future of this country. Bollywood has its role as an industry. Yes, we accept it. But when they decide to create a situation where drug is an addiction which should be followed by the youngsters, then we have to put in a full stop to it. And the government of India is acting, though it may be slow, but yes, we are moving at a speed which will shock them. And let me tell you, thanks to you, Arnab, that you have done a job and the country will remember your service. Yeah.
Tom?
Yes.
Tom, first of all, Arnab, what a pleasure to... Hello. Arnab, first of all, what a pleasure to see you back. The tiger is roaring again. Really, it feels really nice to be part of a debate conducted by you. Arnab, nobody in Bollywood has defended those amongst its tribe who take drugs. Up to today, all those who've been called have gone. Now, if they are guilty, they have to give an explanation, face the consequences. In people like Deepika's case, even before the verdict is out, Tata's has stopped their latest ad campaign with her. So each of them is paying a price for their mistakes. Now, the only objection we had was that the entire brigade was being labelled, as a nashedi, and there's a Bollywood drug gang. There is a drug gang, and there are people in Bollywood consuming drugs just like there are in every other industry. That's exactly what we felt. But those in Bollywood, who in our own community, who consume drugs, we cannot defend them. We cannot defend them, and we will not defend them.
Thank you, Akash ji, for saying that. We have shared, this panel with divergent views in the past also. But Akash ji, the problem is that Arnab's taking a stand, and youngsters on social media making it a big issue and labeling the entire Bollywood as a drug mafia. I mean, I don't think that it should be Arnab's responsibility as to how his shows are taken up, understood by the masses. Number one. Number two,
no, it's not.
when an
it's
industry
not. It's
like
not.
the Hindi
It's
film
not.
industry,
It
sure,
shows Arnab's popularity.
absolutely, and everybody will. Any political person or any popular leader in any field, when he or she makes an assertion, he cannot own responsibility for every individual in the country as to how they receive that communication. The point is that after Sushant's death, even today, even till date, everybody has been so touched by that death that people have different interpretations of it. People have lost respect for Bollywood,
Yes,
Akash ji. Unfortunately, the thing is that
But
Bollywood
that's
as a community should have stood together.
Even if that's unfair.
It may be. It is and it may be. But then this is a reality that today, like the politicians, Bollywood as a community is not respected by individuals. Now it is upon the industry to take certain measures and ensure that people take this message home, that there are serious people like you who stand for something else than what perhaps the gang stands for. And we all know which gang. I mean, Arnab might not take names, but the
there's
behavior
no
of Salman
gang,
Khan
you know.
is not
The only
something.
thing, I'm sorry to
The
interrupt.
behavior of
The only
Salman
thing is
Khan,
there is
Akash,
no
ji, please let me
gang.
finish this.
No, I think
There are individuals who consume.
I have a.
Who don't tell us that they are consuming.
But the
How would we
behavior
know?
of Salman Khan with people in
No,
the
I'll
industry.
tell you how I look at it. No, I'll tell you, Subrashta, how I look at it. How I look at it. No, I'll tell you how I look at it. And a lot of people responding right now.
I agree.
A lot of. No, 1 second. A lot of people I know. Okay, Subrashta, you complete, then I'll say.
What has Salman Khan
The
got to
problem
do
with
with
most of these people who have taken up a battle or a war front against you is that they wanted you to toe a line. You refused, and this is what they must understand, that every political choice an informed youngster makes today is done with a certain sense of dignity, with a certain sense of responsibility. Our jobs have not been to peddle an agenda.
But
for
Subrashta,
XYZ.
no one
We
has
have
questioned.
our own agendas, and if it fits
No,
into the political
no.
narrative of XYZ, so be it. I don't understand why it is so difficult.
may I come in with
Nobody
a
has
small
questioned
point?
why those who have been accused are being called.
No. Can I come in with a small point? 1 second. 1 second. I wish to make a small point, Akash.
Yes, I would also like
And everyone on, please hear me. I know that a lot of people, I am told, are responding to my statement on this program, which about 10 minutes back, that I was in the same circle of the same jail where Riya Chakrabarti's brother Shovik and others who are caught in NDPS because of the expose that I did were also staying. Now, I must tell you, viewers, I made no inferences. You are making inferences. I made a point here. I consider myself another citizen of this country. I've been law-abiding, and I was put in that jail and I came out. And I'm speaking the truth. Now, the question, of course, is the application of law against me was unjust, which I will fight Shreya for as long as I will prove all of them wrong. But I am not even making a point such as if a journalist exposes a terrorist tomorrow, will the journalist be made to feel, Shreya, that tomorrow after the terrorist goes in, the people who are upset that the terrorist is in will put him in the same circle of the same jail as the terrorist? I'm not making these assumptions. I'm not making these assertions. My job is to report the news, and I'm ready to face the consequences of reporting the news. So that is not the issue. The issue on Bollywood that Subrashta raised. We were told you are wrong. We were told we will teach you a lesson. 1 minute. We were told we will all teach you a lesson. We who feel you have been unjust to Bollywood will teach you a lesson. Now the question goes. You see what happens, Shreya, it's your business. You know the Bollywood industry well. The thing is that Bollywood has always been arrogant about its ability to influence the media. Because the media is so starstruck that in order to get an interview, they will parrot your line. Now, when we open a can of worms, the story becomes bigger and then they say, oh, there's a conspiracy. But Shreya, there is no conspiracy. When we exposed the Commonwealth Games scam, Devasis Row happened, Kargil for Profit happened, Adarsh happened. News has a way in which once you open the can of worms, a lot of dirt comes out. That is what happened. That's why when Sushant case came up, as Subrashta rightly said, the drugs angle came out. When the drugs angle came out, lo and behold, big names came out. The NDPS came in, Deepika Padukone, Arjun Rampal. Not a conspiracy by the media, Shreya. It is the fact. When the truth starts coming out, of the skeletons start coming out, they don't walk out gently from the cupboard, they tumble out.
Absolutely.
So why is this Bollywood responding in anger? Where is the anger? Ye gussa kya hai? They should be introspecting, not getting angry. Shreya.
Well, first of all, Arnab, welcome back, because we have been really worried about your well-being, and you are back, and we are happy you are back, because you are the one who was asking questions on behalf of millions of people of this country. And this question that you are asking right now is the same which has been on the mind of millions of people. If Sushant Singh Rajput case, if somebody dies and we ask that who is the killer, or if he has committed suicide, find out, investigate. This is what we asked for. That is why you asked for CBI investigation. CBI investigation started, and then all these ED and NCB and all these details started tumbling out. And big.
Now? Have we got the killer of Sushant Singh Rajput?
Sir,
Madam,
if you will let investigations happen, shame on you for asking such a thing, sir. You are my senior.
We are letting the investigations happen. We are not questioning. We have never questioned CBI. We trust our agencies. We trust our agencies. It is the media who is questioning the agencies.
The governments were not allowing any investigation to happen since September.
Bollywood has always trusted the agencies. It is the media who's questioning the agencies.
What NCB has found out, what ED has found out.
Have we come to know what is the fact? When some doctor gave the AIMS doctor gave the report, everybody went against him because he told the fact.
Can you please apprise us? Can you please apprise us? Since you seem to know so much,
why isn't it coming out?
Of what have they found out?
What surprises that? We are waiting for last so many months.
You need to understand, Shehzad.
The whole world wants to know.
No, you are making a mistake, Shehzad.
And when the doctor came out with the truth,
when he said about the
louder, please. I can't hear anyone in the studio. Louder, please. Can I get some feedback? Thank you.
So how will we come to know that
where is the character assassination here?
If something comes against somebody's favor, if the facts come out and it doesn't sound good to my ears, people start screaming.
Where is the character assassination? Baba, I don't understand. Ishkaran Bhai, where is the character assassination?
Yes, one point here, very simply. Arnab, let me make one point.
Where is the character assassination?
Arnab, I want to make one point very seriously. Every institution has to. One second, please. Arnab, every institution has to be responsible. When Bollywood has lived on the adulation of people, why is it today that so many big Hollywood handles and Bollywood handles have to have their replies off on Twitter, have to have their replies off on Instagram? Why can't they face the public? When you went to jail, people came out for you. Why is it this Bollywood? They have to self-introspect. Why is it Bollywood having to shut off replies to their comments? Why did that happen? That happened because people felt that there was an opaque wall of cover-up happening. That happened because people felt that even though occasionally you would hit stray people coming and saying there is a drug problem, you would never have somebody senior coming or pointing out this party is having a drug problem or that party is having a drug problem, going to police or enforcement agencies and stopping it. That is why the people reacted. That is why the comments had to go off people. That is why some people cancelled their shows. This is not about Republic. This is about the people of India wanting that these habits of drugs be stopped. And this is the response of people for which Bollywood
it's
now,
not, yeah, this whole thing that you're typifying, no.
Had to stop taking comments from people. I can point out so many handles who don't have replies on from Bollywood.
The public and the Republic stood with you because you were facing injustice. You were facing injustice. You were raising relevant question. But please see the other side. A 28-year-old Riya Chakravarti was subjected to a witch hunt, a character assassination. She is also an Indian. She has also.
Come on now, you know, Subrashtra is on that debate, you know. Stop.
Wrong facts.
What happened till now?
Rahul,
where is Sushant's
can
killer?
I please tell you something?
The so-called killer,
Can
the
I please
so-called
tell you
Russian
something,
mafia,
Rahul?
was he killed with a stun gun? What happens? So the entire narrative which provoked people and instigated people.
Rahul ji,
just
please
fell
hear
down.
me out for 10 seconds.
Everyone agrees with the drug angle. We need to tackle it. But please, you being the most eminent journalist, please be kind to people because their reputation, their lives, their years of painstaking brands.
What I'm telling you is.
Sure, Arnab, 10 seconds. The point is that the public media network raised issues, became the voice of millions of youngsters. The case was successfully handed over to the CBI. The activism of so many online, youngsters ended right there. That was the intention, that was the motive. Now, what the CBI does with the case is the prerogative of the CBI. I'm sure Arnab Goswami hasn't joined the CBI yet. So why are you holding him accountable for?
There is no personal angle here.
Exactly. A media
there is no
person to raise the voice of
so what they need to understand. No, one second. What they need to understand, and this matter must be elucidated a little bit more. What they need to understand is you need to understand that if somebody is reporting on a case, there is no personal angle involved here. You follow? I have no personal angle with Arjun Rampal. I'm not even saying that Arjun is guilty right now. 1 second. I have no Arjun since college. We were together in college. So please 1 minute. There's no personal angle here. So, so please do you follow that what I'm saying. There is no personal angle. The issue is, it's the Bollywood which must introspect at its initial reaction to the reporting. Bollywood has been in denial. Ketan, Bollywood expected the politicians to support them. And the politicians, Ketan, who supported Bollywood blindly, should they not think? Should they not think? You answer and Tom will respond.
Yeah, if you are referring to the CM's speech, then I think it was guided at Kangana Ranaut, and then let's not divert the topic because there's no love lost between both of them. However, I don't think that...
Kangana Ranaut was called names when she exposed Bollywood. When Kangana spoke about the Bollywood drug mafia, she was targeted like never before. Come on, Ketan, you know the facts.
Yes.
Her house was demolished. Her house was demolished before she could reach the city of Mumbai.
I think an alleged portion of the house. Not the whole house.
What the hell? I mean, you demolish the main entrance, and what more do you want? I'll do that to your house, and then you tell me how it looks like. The lady has not touched space. An illegal order has been passed, and she's personally reaches there. Few hours later, you could have waited. Sky would not have fallen. The real point is, when a journalist reports, there's nothing personal about it. And when you try to make it personal, this is what now you heard Arnab say. He is his college mate. Why should he have anything personal against him?
It's not a factor of some.
Now the point is,
where Republic found a star wasted on drugs. It's the NCB, and you are just reporting what NCB is doing.
Exactly.
So I think there shouldn't be any problem about that. The problem is when you call Bollywood.
So what's the touchiness then? Exactly.
I mean, why are you
being touchy on this? When you are coloring the whole industry in one color, that's the limited problem.
It's a broad canvas.
What is this coloring thing happening?
If you can't read the picture, that's your problem. You are visually challenged. There's a problem with you, not with the picture.
He must not. No, Ketan, you must not abuse the intelligence of the people of this country, because things don't become movements just like that. I think what you're not understanding, or Shehzad ji is not understanding, Shehzad and Shreya can debate this, is that the people of the country did not get involved into the Sushant and the drugs case in the absence of evidence. Yes, you have a right to ask if there is the evidence, what is the action taken? But don't judge the action as biased because it hurts your interest.
Bollywood.
You think NCBA would have called Arjun Rampal without evidence? You think NCB called Deepika Padukone without evidence? Have some respect for these investigating agencies, Shehzad.
We have all the respects, Arnab. We respect the agencies totally. We respect the agency totally.
No, you don't.
We don't.
No, you're not.
Question the agency. We absolutely. We do. The entire Bollywood fraternity respects the agencies. Always have gone when they have called for questioning. There is no question of Bollywood not respecting. We all respect, but it is the media who questions the agencies. Please give me an answer on that. Media is questioning agencies. When will the media stop questioning agencies?
Yes.
Give them some time.
The media.
No, we have a right to question the agencies.
Bollywood has never questioned.
Why should we not?
Okay, if you all have the right, then it's
No,
fine.
you're on the back foot and you're not used to it. That's all I'll say. No, you are on the back foot and you're not used to it.
No, it's not the question of back foot and front foot. I want my country to be the best in the world. I'm looking for that. We all one. We are Indians. It's not
last 1 minute of this debate.
Yes, I just want to say,
and we want.
Arnab,
we don't want all this dirt
if he
to
stops,
finish.
I can probably speak.
It should be finished off.
Yeah, so I just want to say, please speak. Yes, I just want to say that whenever we are asking for truth in our country, and this is not just the Bollywood drug scandal, whenever we are asking for any kind of truth and investigations, please don't button, please let me speak, please, you have spoken,
Madam,
please let me
truth
speak.
Is different
please
and
don't,
accusation
please
is
not,
different. Okay, please speak.
Please.
Yes, you speak.
Whenever we are asking for any kind of investigations, you are against going on speaking, sir. This is really disrespectful. Any kind of investigation in our country,
I was silent. Now I have to speak.
There is a political vendetta happening in our country.
Bollywood has never questioned any investigation. Bollywood has always
we are not even talking about Bollywood,
with
sir.
The
why
agencies.
Are you butting in?
Please don't tell Bollywood.
Can I have your speak? Can I speak, sir,
then,
please?
Okay.
I've not even mentioned Bollywood. I'm talking about political vendetta.
Speak.
No, you are not letting me speak. Can you please keep quiet? So, whenever we are asking for truth in this country, and whenever we start investigating anything, any case in our country, we are seeing that there is a political vendetta happening because there are different interests. People do not want truth to come out, and they go and start targeting each other. And this is why
that is the moot point.
That is the moot point here. That you are being targeted if you are.
The moot point is that when you step on vested interests, you have an avalanche of vendetta that comes your way. That's the point. A tsunami of vendetta when you step on vested interests.